Good afternoon, everybody. Well, it's afternoon here in Melbourne, but maybe where you are it's morning or evening. But thank you for joining us today. And here comes...
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hopefully we can get that in our dancing today, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's get excited. Let's get excited. Jessica's got a very nice class planned for you.
Hopefully it's nice. So we're going to do a kind of basic bar with a little bit of challenge in it. And we're also going to do a little bit of center, because I thought maybe it's about time we do a little bit of center, try get on our own legs without using the bar.
So where did your inspiration for this class come from?
Yes, so we bought this book a little while ago. I'll bring it nice and close.
We actually got it in Korea.
Alright, this is a highly recommended book, okay. So, there are 100 lessons, exactly how it says, and it has all the levels of the Vaganova method. They give you all the classes, everything written down, how to do it. And
for one teacher.
Yeah, for one teacher, her classes.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name, okay, I just know her name is Vera
Koskrovitskaya.
Okay, so thank you for that.
No
so I've been doing level 3 this week. So the exercises I've done are inspired by this book. The basis is from that one class. So not all of it is my own, but some of it is my own.
Which
so
level?
Level 3. I mentioned level 3. Yeah. Okay, I think it's the 6th class. So yeah, let's give this a little bit of a try.
Alright, let's get into it.
Okay, so I like these classes. I want to use them to also give myself a workout and not just teach the exercises. So that's because I can't see you guys. If I could see you, it would be a lot more comfortable and I'd be able to just teach you and give you guys corrections. So that is why I had an idea for us to have live online classes. But I know things are quite tough at the moment. A lot of people are not doing the greatest financially just because of our current climate. So whenever you would like a live class where I can see you, not you see me, I want to see you and give you corrections, let us know. So we're going to start warming up. First position, as always, I'm going to be opposite to you, so it's going to look like my left leg, but it's actually my right leg. We're going to start with our right leg.
Kate actually asked for a link in the bio.
A link?
Yes.
Yes, a link.
To the book, I think.
To the book. Well, we bought it off Amazon, so we can definitely, maybe James can search that quickly while I am giving you the exercise. Well, during the exercise, maybe James can have a search. Okay, so we're going to go demi-point, point, and when you do this, try not to sickle your foot in any way. Try keep that turnout, rotating from your hips nice and tall, demi-point and close. Then you're just going to go 5, flex, 7, 8, side of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and slow, all to the other side. Tendu flex, tendu flex, tendu flex, plie, tendu flex, and close. Then you're going to go a little bit quicker. So the accent is now and 1. So and 1, and 2, and pull a pied, and close. Repeat, and 1, and 2. This time you're going to transfer your weight to second position and come back onto your leg, other side. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and plie. This time you're going to remain in second. We are going to do port-à-bras to the side, port-à-bras to the side, and just do a little cambre back, close, and if you would like to do a little bit of a balance, you can do a balance, or you can just feel your muscles. Alright, like I always like to say, maybe like this video, please let me know if you want me to repeat the exercise one more time. Okay, but otherwise I am here. Alright James, thank you. Warming up, might have to turn the music up. Pulling up your stomach, nice posture, shoulders open, rotating from your hips. Demi-point 1. Turn out, demi-point, tendu flex, tendu, and use all the muscles in your foot, tendu, to the side, 1, pull up off the supporting leg, the back, keep the rotation. Left side. 1. And 1. Keep the turn out. Side. To the back. Now we go to the right, and 1, and 2, and pull up here, close, and 1, 2, and plie, come back, left, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, plie, and stretch, and 1, 2, and coming up. This side. Now little cambray, opposite shoulder back. This side. And close, just feel your turnout or balance, however you want to feel. Alright, let's go to our plies. I just want to fix this mat a little bit because when I get to tendus, I think that should work. Alright, great. I don't have to fix the mat. Okay, so we're going to try and move through plies quite quickly because I do want to get to some center work. Very generic, easy, simple plies. In this class, in the book, they actually did grand plies in every single position, but I thought we're going to kill our legs if we do that. Let's save our legs for the adage. Okay. So what we're going to do is 2 demi-plies. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Grand plie. 6, 7, 8. All the way forward. 1 and 2. Come up 3 and 4. And just test your balance. 5, 6. Second. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Grand plie. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Towards the bar. And come back up, keep your rotation, test your balance into 4th position. Same thing, demi-plie, and grand plie. We're going to do a nice cambray, arm comes up, cambray. As you come up, open the arm so that it can keep continuing and you can come up into a little arabesque and close 5th position. Demi-plie, grand plie, and we're going to do quick circle towards the bar and circle away from the bar. Arm comes up the side and we're going to test our balance. Okay, so 2 demis, 1 grand, every single position. First position, forward and balance. Second, towards the bar, balance. 4th, cambray, little arabesque. 5th, circle towards the bar 4 counts, away from the bar 4 counts, and test your balance. Okay, I'm a little bit shaky today. Yesterday I did quite a hectic leg workout, which probably was not the smartest thing to do before this video, but anyway, I did it, so I'm a little bit shaky and wobbly today. Alright, first position, pulling up, and the next CD, please, James. Sorry, I had to switch between CDs because I didn't want to give you the same music every week.
Do you want 2-4 or the 3-4?
The first one that's there. That's not clear.
Sorry about that.
And demi-plie, use your upper body. And really follow your fingers. Now keep your shoulders over your hips. And all the way forward. Breathe forward. And come up and just test your balance. And second position. And follow your fingers. 1. And breathe. And towards the bar, keep the space between your head and your elbow. need to do. And shoulders above in line with your hips. Circle. And away. And now correct your hips, stomach, shoulders, long neck. Find your balance. And nice allonge. And lower. Okay, I'm going to switch this the other way for angle purposes. It's all about the angles. Okay. Have a sip of water. A bit shaky, like I said. Alright, hopefully you're still with me. And let's go to the left side. And one. And grand plie. All the way forward, breathe. And a balance, pulling up out of your legs. Really enjoy the music. And towards the bar. And keep the rotation from your hips. Test your balance. Fourth position. And nice square hips. And grand plie. Cambrai. Lift tall. Fifth position, nice and tall out of your hips. Pull up your stomachs. Lift as you go down. Squeeze your heels. Circle towards the bar. And one. Side, two. Back. And away. Up. Find your balance. Pull up your stomach. And finish. Alright. Pretty good. So James, the tendu there will be the 2-4, I think it is. Should be the second tendu. Okay, so this one we are going to do from 5th position, going straight to 5th position. And all we are going to do is 4 tendus, finish in a demi-plie. So, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. To the side, close back in the front. 1, 2, 3, plie, 4. To the back, 2, 3, 4. To the side, close back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what you're going to do, 2 to the front, 2 to the back, 4 to the side, close front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to the back, 2 to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will just finish over there. Because we need to save our calves, we are going to do a very horrible tendu that is going to kill your calves. So let's save them a little bit. So that is 4 to the front, demi-plie. 4 to the side, demi-plie. 4 to the back, demi-plie. 4 to the side, demi-plie. 2 to the front, change to the inside leg. 2 to the back, 4 to the side. 2 to the back, 2 to the front, 4 to the side, finish. Alright, so now when you are doing these tendu's finishing in a demi-plie on the fourth one, you want to keep your hip placement nice and tall, so that when you are eventually going to do pirouettes from fifth, your body knows where you're going to be. Because what we tend to do sometimes is release our butt. Alright, so we want to really work from underneath there. Okay, anything you want to add, James?
I just think it's very funny how you said we're gonna have our plie and they're gonna be nice and tall.
Yes.
So I would advise, and my suggestion for plies, always work your legs just like you did with the actual plie exercise. You're working your legs continuously. You always want that activation.
Yeah, you never want to just plie and plie. You want to still work your legs. Exactly, but I'm referring to underneath the butt because that's what I tend to release. So for me, I like to pass on the knowledge that I can feel in my body that I make mistakes doing. So maybe for James, he sees that I'm also not using my leg muscles.
Your adductors.
Through my loose pants, which I'm wearing for a reason. Okay, let's go. Also, long legs. Now two fronts, and 1, 2 back, 4 side, 2 back, 2 front, 4 side, and finish. Alright, let's quickly go to the other side, save a little bit of time.
Where is that from, Jessica?
I can't think right now. My brain's thinking about my muscles. Where's it from, James?
I think it's from Don't Q.
I think so. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Here we go.
Here we go. And 1, 2, 4. Pulling up to the back. Your foots, Jessica. Okay, let's go to our jetés.
But of course, Don't Q, just so everyone knows, is one of Jessica's least favorite ballets.
I'm not going to use the word hate.
Least favorite.
But it's my least favorite ballet.
I think it's just because we would do so many competitions
and that's all you see.
Everyone does.
And Actien, La Corsée, Pas de Deux, even though La Corsée is actually a very beautiful ballet. The whole ballet, it's actually very beautiful, but I'm so sick of seeing that pas de deux. Really, I'm so
and
sick
Don't
of it.
Q, it would be the pas de deux, it would be solos.
It's actually that bad now that if I'm scrolling on Facebook or Instagram and I actually see the Don't Q pas de deux, I just scroll past because I can't even watch it anymore. Just my personal reason. If you like Don't Q, that is fine, nothing against it. We all have our own opinions. For me, I absolutely love Flower Festival. Some people will hate it, think it's too boring, but I love it. So we all have our own things. Alright, now I just need to think about the jetés. Yes, jetés. Now we're going to do a very similar thing, except you're going to do 7, and on the 7th jeté you're going to finish in demi-plie. So you're going to do and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. To the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to go into quicker jetés in first position. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Close back, 8. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, depending how your hip feels, you can come into coup de pied or you can come into retiré balance. So from here, come in and we're going to test our balance. Something I'm thinking about, maybe this will help you, is I've noticed I've been practicing my balancing slightly going that way. And then when I try and do pirouettes in the center, I can't find my balance. So really try and make sure that your ankle alignment is really, really nice on your demi points. Doesn't matter. Obviously, we're going to try aim for a high demi point, but rather get that alignment correct first, and then it'll get better and higher and higher and higher. Okay.
Could you just explain your use of your arms quickly for the very beginning of the exercise?
Okay, so we're going to keep it in second. And so you're going to go and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So as you come in on the 7th one, you want to allonge and bring it in. That's when you're in the front. When you're going to the back, or even when you're going in second and you're finishing in the back, I like to do a nice allonge. I know that some people like to do this, but I feel that this puts the shoulder in a very funny position, and then our shoulders don't really, I don't know, I think some people can do this really beautifully, but for me personally it doesn't look nice. So that's why to the back I do an allonge, because for me it looks nice.
And you also feel like you can still activate your scapula.
Exactly, because as you can see, if I just relax, I have quite a bad posture. And that is not going to help my posture, it's just going to keep it in a bad alignment. So that's why you should watch our posture video. Okay, let's go. Really sharp jetés, so it's the only one that says jetés there.
Same CD.
Yes. And 1, 5, 6, 7 to the side, and 1. To the back. To the side. And 1. And push the floor, use your foot. Lift off your supporting hip. Nice, long, open shoulders. And that was a very short balance. And finish. Alright, let's go to the other side. I keep looking at James's expression to see if he has any corrections for me. Which I'm obviously so perfect he doesn't. Alright. You'll get used to our humor. Pull up. To the back. And use your body, but control your legs. Clutch and use your foot, brush. And this is my good leg, so hopefully I can balance. Shoulders back, under your bum. Told you it was my better leg. Okay, now that we've done that, let's move on to our rond de jambe. Sneeze up the water.
I would just say the only correction I would have there is when your leg is devant and you're bringing it into retiré, try keep that upper leg up all the time so it doesn't move at all. It doesn't go down a little bit to put in, it stays exactly the same height all the time. Yeah.
Thank you, Master James. Alright, so we're going to move on to our rond de jambes. By the way, I'll ask James to correct me because I'm really trying to improved my dancing. Been off for 3 years, got so much to catch up on. That's actually why I have been doing level 3 in this book, so that I can catch up on the technique that I've missed for 3 years. So the way I dance now is not actually how I dance.
I just want to give the reason why. Do you know why?
Good.
Because
Gives me a rest time.
Yeah, give you a little bit of a break. So when you're here and you're pulling in your leg, if you keep it at that same height as you pull in, then what that does is that actually helps you activate all your muscles, which means that as you go up, you'll be more in control of your hips and more in control of your leg. If you move down a little bit and then pull your leg up, basically what happens is you're changing you're making more work for yourself.
James is all about making things easier for yourself.
Yes, you need to be
by making it a bit harder by using your muscles.
It's a bit harder, but it is more efficient.
Yes.
When you're doing a long ballet and stuff like that.
Yes, and you don't have to think about that. Your body
it's trained
knows.
in there
Yes.
as it is already. So same thing for coup de pied. If you're up here and you're coming in, your leg is going to stay at the same height, and you're just going to put it in, and then that should automatically attach it to your ankle without actually even thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how logical ballet is. Everything, it should be in the place it should go to all the time.
Thank you, Master James.
Because then you'll pull up more and you'll be able to balance more, and okay, I'll let you go.
I think we're going to call him Master James. And then he'll come up for a nickname for me. Okay, so stay tuned for the next class and we'll find out what that nickname is. Alright, so very simple, kind of simple. We are going to do 8 rond de jambes on the ground, par terre. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to go just like about 45. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And this time you're going to come up onto demi point and take 4 counts. 5, 6, 7, and a little allongé so that you can do a nice little cover. So we're not doing this with our arm. We're keeping our arm in second, but we're just using our upper back. And we reverse the whole thing. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Complete the 8th one. And you're going to now, your arm is going to go a little bit down and around. And again, a little bit down and around. Repeat on demi point. Turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out, and just lower. Then we're going to go plie, 2 legs, 1 and 2 and 3. Really use your upper body. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Come up 8. Now I don't have space to do this fully, but I want you to go down as far as you can. 1 and 2. Come up 3 and 4. Stay demi-plie. This is my favorite. Come back 5 and 6, and if you can, come up to arabesque, hold 7, 8 till the music's finished. Lift it a little bit higher and just close it back to first, or you can just bring it through and finish. It's kind of like if you're going on demi point, you can brush it in a lot easier. From a flat foot, it's a little bit messy. So if you are on a flat foot for your arabesque, just finish in first position. If you're on a demi point, just bring it in like that. It's a lot neater. Okay, so 8 rond de jambes, 2 en l'air, 1 in 4 counts, reverse. Demi-plie, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, all the way forward, come back, stay on a demi-plie, cambre, and from that back bend, I want you to come up and pick your leg up off the floor. This is going to create a lot of strength for your arabesque. Something I'm really trying to get back is my arabesque. Hey James, that's something that was like my thing, was doing an arabesque, and it's completely gone. So I'm really working hard to get it back, so we can do it together. Alright, here we go. First position. Prepare. 8 rond de jambes. And push. 1, 2. Pull up of your standing leg. 6, keep that rotation. 7, 8, off the floor. 1, 2, again. 3, 4, demi point. 5, 6, long, 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 long. Crush through to the back. 1, 2, turn out. And turn out, long leg. Lunge all the way forward as far as you can. And come up. Hold. Hold. Lift. And finish. Hope your legs are also shaking. Yes, James is telling me to hold my muscle, and I'm really trying, but it's just burning so much I can't.
Just on that supporting leg, when it's on a plie, make sure you don't sit
Do what I'm
on the
doing.
supporting leg, that you're really pulling up, that you feel all your toes on the floor, and that is then activated through your calf and through your quadriceps, your adductors, your hamstring, your glutes as well, deep down there inside your internal rotators, all the way through your body, and you should be good.
Thank you, Master James. Alright, first position. Let's go to the other side. Also use your foot on the floor. And now off the floor. One. Keep that rotation. Demi point. To the back. Pull up. One. Hold your muscle like Master James says. 7, 8, and off the floor. 1. Lift more as you come around. Lift off that hip. And forget 1, 2. Hold those muscles. It's hard. And all the way down as far as you can go. Go back. And come up. Hold. Lift out that hip. Lift. And finish. Okay. Here comes the terrible exercise. Hopefully I can do it as well. Alright. James, you have anything to say while I drink water so it's not silent?
The next one is on the same CD?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The tango.
Lovely.
Okay. So, this one, straight out of the book. Okay. So, what you're going to do, 2 double fondus and 2 single fondus. All on every point, every single direction. So, when you're doing your double, you're going to use your arm. I'm just keeping a flex foot so I can save energy. 1 and 2. Repeat the same thing. 3 and 4. Then you're going to just do the arm one more time for the single and then keep it there. Repeat to the side. Double to the side, double to the side, single to the side, single to the side, to the back and to the side. And trust me, by the time you get to the back, your foot is going to struggle to push up onto demi point. Maybe it's just me. I have quite weak feet. So maybe you won't find it as hard, but really make sure that you're keeping that ankle alignment. If it's really getting a bit wobbly, rather lower the foot. And then eventually you can actually practice this exercise by yourself and you'll get stronger and stronger and stronger. But I would suggest really fight for the demi point. Okay, let's take a deep breath. This one's quite hard, I'm not going to lie, and it's for level 3.
So you're doing front, side, back,
And side.
and side.
That's it.
No balance.
No balance because you can't feel your foot and your calf at the end of it. So, yes.
Okay, lovely.
Okay, let me just freshen up my face. Okay, you can see I'm really trying to put this one off.
Kasha in Africa says hi.
Oh, hi Penny. Thank you for joining us today. It's Penny. Shh. Okay. Okay, gather yourself together. And breathe. Here we go. And double. This doesn't feel right. One. Yes, sorry, let's stop. My timing is very wrong. I'm trying to get it done faster. Could you just play that one more time for me,
You
James?
said fondue tango.
Yes.
Because there's 2 fondues.
Yes, tango. I even did my tango demonstration for you. So it's your fault! Everyone, we can blame Master James for that mistake. Alright. Sorry, calf and foot. Now you have to do it again. Okay, let's try that one more time. Single. Breathe. Side. Really pull up that leg now that you're getting tired. Come on, we can do it. Fight. Okay. So hopefully you don't just stop the video and end now, and you're just gonna stay. Okay. Now that you know what it feels like, now we get to do it all over again. Isn't that fun? Okay. Take a breath. If anyone has any questions regarding that, let us know. Alright, here we go. Let's get it over with.
Kate says she only made it to Ronde Jam and recorded live to her Insta. Fantastic tips.
Thank
and
you.
going to keep watching though.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you for the
We
class.
appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Other side. And breathe. Single. Side. You can see I'm shaking already. Breathe. It's really hard to lift off those legs when you're tired and it's burning. But that's when you really need to lift up. Build strength.
Last side, you can do it.
Okay. Alright, we made it. At least I think we made it. Alright, now for Ronde Jam on leg. Now you'll have to change back to the other CD. Okay, So let me compose myself, but the pattern will be 4 rond de jambes, 3 quick, 3 quick. Okay. So let me breathe quick. James, don't you want to help me out? Be entertaining.
Oh, are you doing rond de jambe Ballet next?
Yes.
With the same rond de jambe music?
No, changed back to the previous CD. The other CD. This one doesn't have rond de jambe Ballet.
Yes, yes. Fantastic. So, fondue. Let's talk about that a little bit.
You can come show them because I can't show another fondue for my life.
That's okay. We can, while you're there, we can just talk about it. So it's really important to really make sure that you're pulling up off your legs as much as you can.
Like I said.
Not just for fondue, but for all of ballet. And then on top of that...
That's a special correction for me, by the way. Isn't it, Master James?
Yes. On top of that, we need to make sure our back is in a really good placement all the time.
That's another
We never lose
correction
control of that. It's very, very important to keep your back activated, especially when you feel the pain and the burn in your legs after doing an intense exercise like that. You tend to focus on just getting through, and you lose focus on other stuff.
And actually the reason why they make it so difficult at the bar is because at this level is the first time they start doing everything on demi-point in the center.
Everything.
Fondues, even adage, they start, you will actually see in the adage, it's based off the level 3, they start doing everything on demi-point. So this, even though it's a little bit of hell and a nightmare, it really builds up the kids' strength. And also that's why I want to build up my strength. So I'm taking myself back. Even though I'm 30, I'm pretending that I'm 13 and learning ballet from the beginning. It's what you've got to do actually after an injury, because the longer you're not dancing for, you actually start to lose everything. We actually can feel it if you just stop dancing for a week. You just have a week holiday. You feel like you're starting from scratch. Now imagine 3 years of not dancing, how you got to start from scratch. So hope you guys appreciate me showing you a little bit of my journey getting back to peak form.
And the great thing about doing simple basic classes from the very beginning is that, as Jessica said, it's about retraining. You have to make sure that your muscles are activating correctly and that you have the correct alignment,
much to think about,
or you will get the injury again.
Yeah.
You want to stay away from reoccurrence of any type of injury or pain.
And it's important not to rush the process. Telling myself that. Okay, let's go on to rond de jambe enlève. So we're going to start with the tom relevé. And tom relevé in this method, it always goes on the preparation of the music. Or when they first learn it, they do it with the first set of movements, but we're going to do on the preparation. So it goes 5, 6, 7. And so you're not going to go to the front, you're going to take it slightly to the corner and then take it out. We're going to keep it at 45 today. I think it's only from level 4 they do 90 degrees if I'm correct. So we're going to go on to demi-point 5, 6, 7 and 8. And I'm just going to relax. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 3 quick. And 1 and 2. And as you open this last one, you want to do a little under. And 1 and 2 and 3. We repeat like half the exercise. So repeat the 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you only do the 3 quick once. 1 and 2 and 3. And you're going to go all the way. Prepare from the back to repeat the whole thing on day jump. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. And this time we can repeat it 1 and 2 and 3 and close. The only reason why we don't repeat it on the second time is so that we can re-prepare to get this tom relevé feeling. Okay, we're not lucky enough to have a pianist that can add in an extra few counts for us. We have CDs.
We wish sometimes though.
Yes. Okay, so all demi-point, keeping lifted off that supporting leg, turning out that supporting leg, don't let it slide in no matter how tired you are. Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. Hopefully you're having just as much fun as I am. Don't know if I'm even speaking English anymore. Okay, let's go.
We love ballet.
We love ballet. This is what people don't understand. This is what they don't see. This hard work that you got to put yourself through. The discipline. Imagine, now you're in lockdown and you want to be a dancer. And you got to mentally tell yourself, I want to do this every day in my free time. I don't want to sit on the couch and watch TV. I don't want to eat popcorn or chocolates. No, I want to do this and torture myself every day. That is the discipline you have to be a dancer. Anyone who wants to be a professional dancer, I recommend saving this class, joining our Patreon first. It's $5 a month, and you can do this class every other day, every week, and watch your ankles and your technique improve.
Including every single other class that we have actually done live, we have uploaded onto our Patreon.
Yes, it's only $5 a month. That's really, I think, quite a good price. Okay, and Olive is doing something very naughty there. Please stop her, James. She's on heat and she's licking certain parts that I don't enjoy seeing while I'm trying to dance. Okay, so let's go. Enough rest and here we go. 3 quick. One more time. Pulling up. Worst exercise. I'm sorry.
That looked really nice though.
Really?
Your upper thigh was really nice and placed.
I was thinking about it.
So what is the difference between a fondue en lait, where you were doing it height-wise, and also at 90 degrees?
So 90 degrees, obviously your leg is going to be a bit higher at 90 degrees. And now, instead of your toe touching the middle of your calf, your toe is going to brush past your knee. Is that the answer you're looking for, James? Because sometimes I can't read your mind. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can't. So is that the answer you were looking for?
So it would be brushing past the side of your knee?
Yes, the side. Obviously it's not going to go there. It will look really funny. It's going to brush past the side of your knee. Okay.
And just there's some people that maybe don't know these things.
Okay. Anyway. Now you know how to do rondeur one day. Eventually, we were thinking, if you guys are interested, we wanted to do a whole video series doing all the classes from this book. So we're not taking credit for the work, but we would be reading it and doing it so that you guys could do it at home if you wanted. So leave a comment down below if that is something you would like to see. Alright, now we're going to go into this really horrible adage, and keep bearing in mind this is age 13. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to mark it the first time. So you're going to breathe 5, 6, breathe 7, 8, releve long to the side. 1, lift your leg, 2, a 3, a 4, demi-rond to the front, 5 and 6, hold 7, breathe 8, coming to retiré passé, 1 and 2, now you're going to open to la second and come on to demi-points, 3 and 4, round 5 and 6, close 7 and 8. Now we would usually in the book want you to repeat it with effacé, but we're not going to kill our hips too much. We are just going to go straight on arrière. So we're going to repeat opening to the side, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, demi-rond, 5 and 6, hold 7, hold 8, retire 1 and 2, demi point 3 and 4, round 5, round 6, round hold 7 and close. And remember, like I said, we're just going to brush and close into the front. Otherwise, we would usually do from écarté, going on the line. Alright, so I want to kill you today. I tried this yesterday and my leg got lower and lower and lower and lower. So that was fun.
Next time.
Alright, next time we'll do this one. James, you're going to have to change to the other CD because I think that one is a 4/4 and that is what we need. What's really nice about this book, it even gives you the musical measures that you need, which is really helpful when trying to find music because we don't have a pianist. Alright, now the whole time I want you to lift off the supporting hip because this is quite strenuous and it's a very, 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 very slow. Okay, so you're going to die along with me. We can die together. Okay, are you sure it's the 4/4, James?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to repeat it again because this is not fun, this one. And she's being naughty again. Olive, stop being naughty. Thank you. She listens. Good girl.
You ready?
I think so.
Okay, deep breath in, everyone. Breathing is so important.
Here we go. And 1, left. Round. Retiro. Rise. Round. My leg's already dropping. Repeat. James is just laughing at me. Round. Come in. Rise. Breathe. And finish.
And repeat.
So as you can hear, there's more than enough music to repeat it with écarté. Okay. I'm very stiff today, very, very stiff, but that's no excuse for my low legs. But it will come with practice. Hopefully, in about 3 months, you'll watch me dancing and my legs will be higher. Let's pray. Okay. Sip of water. Let's go the other side. This is my not so good leg.
Fighting.
That's what we said in Korea. Fighting, little heart. Gonna fake it in your place.
Nice long neck. Straight one leg.
And breathe. Rise. Right. Okay.
It's really important to make sure that your hips are in a nice alignment during all of adage, because later on, because sometimes we see people that take the hips out of place and get their leg really, really high, but then their hips are out of place and they don't have control for what you're about to do in center. It's really important to find that nice center and that balance inside of yourself and have a nice alignment of your hips. And then once you work there, it's very difficult, but then later on you can raise your leg higher and higher and higher in the correct placement and you'll be sorted.
Okay, all we're going to do now is grand backbone pointe, which is basically PKs. All we're going to do, except now we are going to use our efface, écarté, efface, écarté. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do 3 pointes. So, I'll have to show you. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, hold 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, hold 8. And James's nemesis, you only change the direction as you push out. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, hold 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, finish.
How's that by nemesis?
You hate it.
Every
time. No, that's what I'm saying. It's your nemesis to see people not doing it.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
And why is it though?
I don't know, James.
Why do you think I hate it?
Because then you're not on your leg. I don't know why.
Have another guess.
It breaks the movement.
Breaks the movement. I would love to see anyone on a professional stage start a dance step by going, I'm going to do a movement 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And 1. No, they always move at the same time for whatever they're doing. If they're doing something, it'll be at the same time they'll be moving. That's why. It's continuous movement. It doesn't break the step down on stage. You never have someone coming up and going, like for this, they'll do this and they'll prepare or something and then they'll go into whichever step they're doing and it won't be, okay, now I'm going to prepare and here and a 1.
So I think we should get the shirt remade and at the top here it should say Master James. What do you think about that for a new top? Or on the back, Master James.
So that is with every movement you do. When you always prepare, facing with the bar perfect, and then you'll move into the movement when you do the step.
It's quite difficult actually.
Sideways, same thing. You move into the movement. Backwards, you move into the movement. Sideways, into the movement.
That's why actually in this level, they come to the center and they do tendus, traveling in a circle to prepare for that feeling. But we're not going to do that today.
On quarter turns.
Yes. Actually 8. And this is how they first learn. Alright, I really love level 3. If I had a choice to go to a school and teach a level, I would love to teach level 3. I don't know why, I just love it. I think it's when you start learning most of the basis of the difficult movements. So I really love level 3. I don't know why. And Ola's licking herself again. Can you please stop her? Yes, please. Can you just stop her?
I just have to push play and then I'll...
No, she's finished. Okay. I can't stand it, I'm sorry. It's my pet peeve. And écarté to the back. Let's quickly turn to the other side so we can do our center stuff. Hopefully I'm going to have space here. Alright, let's quickly go. Short exercise. Do not do what I've just done. Okay, we're not doing character. Let's not do that. Okay.
And let's not look up at the roof either. Because, I said that last week.
At least I know what I did. Okay.
Let's just have a little stretch music before we...
Well, it's already 5 past.
So while this goes on, we can have... So you can have that just a second to
We're
breathe.
going to do calf rises at the end.
One of my...
End.
Another one of my pet peeves is when people look up thinking that it's going to help them get their leg up. It really doesn't. If you're looking up at the roof, all that does is because your head is like one of the heaviest parts of your body, and your head's you're looking up, your weight is not where it's supposed to be. You have to have a nice long length, and I've explained this in our posture video. Everything nice and super long and lengthened.
So watch that
And
posture video.
we turn our head, and then we look into our arm, so it's not a super weight, the weight is still bearing down on the spine instead of bearing down behind where your spine. That is why. It's another one of my pet peeves.
Master
Definitely.
James's pet peeve.
Definitely. Because if you do this as well, if you're looking at the roof, or even some people have a nice alignment and they still like look up with the eyeballs. And they look at their leg, they're like dun, 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 dun. But that's for another thing. We just need to make sure that in all our alignments we're looking at the right place, making everything really nice and long, as lengthened as possible, and it's connected with the rest of our body. That's what's so important. Also the usage of our arms when we do things, and it can help you with if you're shifting positions. Your arm can actually help you go into that position because then it activates your back and it activates all your muscles as you go. Very nice and important.
Okay. Excuse me. When you try to drink all your water at once. Okay. Adage in the center. Hopefully I'm not going to fall over. If you saw our previous Grand Plie video, it's easiest ways to master the movements. That was probably my most fun video to edit. So if you haven't watched it, please give that a watch. And we are actually going to do Grand Plie in the center now and try not to fall over while doing a second port de bras. So second port de bras is this one. Breathe and go 1 and 2. Alright, so we're going to do that while we are doing a Grand Plie. And as you come up, 3 and 4. Alright, so I'm going to try to demonstrate right now without falling over. Let's give myself some hope. Alright, so we want to keep our shoulders over our hips using underneath our butt, hamstring and our adductors. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's very hard to talk and do that. And we're going to fourth port de bras. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Développé devant. 1 as high as you can. 2, hold. 3, hold. 4, keep it there. Rise. 5 and 6, lower 7, 8. Second arabesque. 1 and 2, hold. 3 and 4, rise. 5 and 6, lower 7, 8. Développé devant. 1 and 2, grand round. 3 and 4, hold. 5, and as much as you can, hold, rise, and we lower, and we'll stop the music before we go to the other side. Alright, sorry I have to come a little bit more forward because I don't think I will kick that, but just in case. Alright, so that's Grand Plie, fourth port de bras, développé croisé devant, 8 counts, second arabesque, 8 counts, grand rond de jambe, into attitude, pulling up off this leg. It doesn't really matter how high your leg is. I would rather your leg be lower and you're lifting off the supporting leg. That's something I've really been working on because before I was like, oh, my leg must be high, but then I'm not on my leg. And then when I want to come to the center, I can't balance.
And you can't purr it either.
Exactly. So first, get it correct, and then you can get your leg higher. Okay. I think you have to change back to the previous CD, sorry. Chopping and changing.
So
the first adage
adage
in the center, yes. Okay. Here we go. When you feel you can, rise. To the back.
By rising, it's really nice to feel like you're pushing down into the floor.
Yes. Rise when you can. Okay. But for me, something I really struggle with, especially my left foot, it's like wobbling like this. And to try and rise up when your ankle is doing this is really tricky. Why does my ankle do that, you might wonder? It's weak. So that's something I'm working on, balancing on a cushion or a foam mat. Something I should do more often, really helps with that. Okay, here we go, other side. And breathe. Fourth quarter row. Whatever you do, you gotta try not to put that foot down.
I'm here.
So that is probably from the fondues at the bar. My ankles, my feet, my calves are really tired. But that is the best way to build up your strength.
You just do.
Yes.
A very interesting thing is when you're doing anything, really make sure that you feel that all your toes are like almost attaching to the ground. And when you're there, all you then do is you just push up from that point. And then you can hold in each position, all your toes on the ground, and then you can just hold forever.
It's not as easy as he says.
Not as easy, but it is a good way to like feel the foot, almost like if your foot was your hand.
Those are my socks.
I think they are your socks. But if your foot was your hand and your leg is out, and all you do is you push directly into the ground and you feel yourself go, and then you just hold. And you can change your arms, you can change your leg, and you can do however.
This is something I'm really working on. That's why I'm doing level 3, because they, like I said, they start doing everything on demi points.
But also because you were put into point shoes quite early on, and without the proper training, without nice strong strength training, your toes are a little bit funky.
That's a nice compliment. Thank you.
Jessica's got a special toe.
I'm not going to show you.
No? But why don't you tell them about it?
It's gross. Okay, so basically, I've got a funny fungus and the toenail fell off a bit too many times. And when it grew back the final time, it kind of didn't grow back properly, and it looks like a rhinoceros horn, and it doesn't grow like a normal nail this way, it actually grows this way. So it looks quite gross, and I wanted to have it removed, but the podiatrist said if I remove it, the tendency of another nail growing back is pretty 0%. So thought while I'm still dancing, I kind of need that protection in my nail bed. And if there's not a nail, but I need that kind of protection. So yeah, it's quite gross.
Who needs nails anyway?
Who needs toenails? Okay, so we're going to move on. Let's this be our last exercise. I did have a rond de jambe plan, but I don't know about you, but I'm getting quite shaky and I'm starting to feel extremely unstable. So we're going to go step by step, little by little, and get stronger as we go along. So we're going to stop here. So we're going to kind of build on what we did at the bar with our tendus into demi-plie. So we're going to do 2 tendus into demi-plie, 1 and 2, 2 and 2 with tendu, 3. Stretch legs and close. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch legs, 7, 8. To the side, we're going to do it 4 times. 1, close front, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, all to the other side. So it's only 2 into a plie, 2 stretch legs, 2 into a plie, 2 stretch legs, 4 into a plie, closing front, 4 stretch legs, and other side. Okay. Here we go. Yes, the CD should be fine. Nice and tall out of your legs. And you can use whatever arms you like. Or follow me. Space. Yes, my legs aren't that long.
It's good that you think that they are, though.
Yes. Okay, so we can't do this class finished without our calf rises. So like I said, I did have a rond de jambe plan, but running out of time, and I do have a stretch class that I have to get to. So let's end it off with our calf rises. Let's just do 16 and 16. Okay, any fondue music? Of course, this is slow. Thank you for the slow music, James.
We're building strength today.
3. Now really focus on that ankle alignment. I know if you don't have a mirror, it's quite tricky, and you don't want to look down because it's going to change your placement.
So same thing, really make sure you feel all your toes pushing into the ground, and then you're just pulling up in your
We're just
calf.
pulling up.
You're just pulling up nicely.
We're halfway there, by the way, on the same leg.
I'll do it with you.
Oh, gee, aren't we lucky? That's how it is. You don't do the whole class, but come in for the calf rises and show off.
You have to do it every day.
It is true. You do have to, even on a Sunday when you're not doing class, you have to do your calf rises, trust me. It definitely helps, along with ankle exercises if you have weak ankles. That's me talking to myself. And James has to restart the music. Other side.
Come on. Yeah.
She likes to be part of everything. She does this to us when we're trying to do class. When we are doing center, one of us has to hold her while the other one just sends her because she feels very neglected if she's not part of what we're doing. Now you see, now she's happy. Hey, Ellen, were you happy? Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. I know we have the world's cutest dog. Almost there. You're not holding your muscles, Master James.
Busy holding on it. And doing it. Oh, it's the bar.
Sure. Even my muscles shaking.
Good.
Really bad. Okay.
Well done, everyone.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that by me doing class with all of you, it shows that we all have to start somewhere. I mean, I was a professional for 10 years and worked every day, all day, to now not doing anything ballet except for teaching.
And you feel like you've lost everything.
It's really hard. It's really, really hard, and to be very honest, I'm very self-conscious and a little bit embarrassed to be doing this with all of you, but I thought, you know what, why not be open with it, and maybe I can help somebody else out there who might be going through the same thing. Even if you've been off for a month or a couple of weeks or 6 months, it's still the same process you've got to go through. So we can do this, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you are one of our patrons, which we don't have any yet, but if you are, thank you so much for joining us and for being a patron, and to everyone else, thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a lovely weekend.
And we would actually recommend trying this class every day for a week.
Try it, trust me.
And then see where you are, and then when we do our next class, like every week, just do the same class for the whole week. It's really good to learn the exercise so that you don't eventually have to
watch it. You just hear
watch
the
and
music.
learn. You just
I know
hear
we
the
talk
music
a
and you
lot,
just put
but
it
you
on.
can just fast forward a little bit, or you can even use your own music.
Exactly. And then off you go.
Yes.
So thank you so much for joining. We hope you have a lovely day, morning, evening,
wherever you are. And we will see you next week, which will be James. Do you have anything interesting that you're going to be doing next week, James?
Oh yes.
What is it?
We have a proper class.
So this wasn't a problem?
No, as in we have like a intense class next week. So it's going to be pretty
So make
rough.
sure you do this every day.
Exactly.
Bye everyone.